Good evening. My name is Joseph Stillwell, and tonight I'm going to be discussing how to wrap a present for a special needs child. Now, all children are the same, but all children are also different. All right, I have several special needs children in my life, one of them my own. And this is the present that I have wrapped for my own child. And while I was wrapping it, I thought, hey, other special needs parents might need to hear this too. So here I am, special needs parent, wrapping for another special needs child, not mine, but I know what they like. I know what their limitations are. There's a couple things you got to remember. You got to remember they have limitations. All right, maybe they have limitations in understanding what Christmas is, what it's about. I encourage you to go to your local clergy and discuss with them. Me personally, I'm a Baptist, but not everybody ascribes to that belief system, and I can respect that. But Christmas has its origins in the story of the birth of Christ, and I highly encourage you to explore that thoroughly, both individually and with your child. All right, so in any case, every child is the same, every child is different. Each child has limitations. Some of them are physical limitations, some of them are intellectual limitations, and some of them are emotional limitations. Understand your child. Don't try and give him something or her something that they are not capable of appreciating, and then, gift for them, which I hope you already are, but, my child is a sweet, sweet child. Not very strong. Not good eye-hand coordination. I buy things, I gift things so that it can increase their eye-hand coordination. And so it will challenge them a little bit, but not so much that they get frustrated and give up. Every child is different. Know your child. Know your child's limitations. Know their preferences, what they enjoy. I've gotten something that I know these children will enjoy, because it falls right in line with their preferences, the things that they want to do every day. And some of this is easy, okay? If your child watches the same TV show, you can get him a toy based on that TV show and be him or her a toy based on that TV show and be pretty convinced that they will enjoy that gift. If they don't enjoy that gift, it's okay. You're not a bad parent. Maybe it's just something they didn't like. I have two non-special needs children. And they're as challenging as my special needs child, because we're all individuals. So don't let it get you down. But anyways, on to the gift wrap, because this is what I'm doing this video for. I have here a box. I have here paper. I have dogs downstairs that are wanting to come up and see what I'm doing, but we're not worried about that because they can be patient for a minute. All right, so what I'm doing is, one of the things I'm doing is I've already pre-cut this paper, okay? So I've made it big enough for this package, big enough to be able to cover the package. I'm not doing anything complicated. Is complicated fun? Oh yeah, complicated is so fun. And you wouldn't even believe how much fun it can be to take something like, I got another gift for one of my siblings, and I got them two gifts actually, and I put one of the gifts inside of the other gift, and they're gonna enjoy it. So I think they'll enjoy it. Again, everybody's different. You gotta know who you're gifting for. You gotta know what you're gifting. Make sure it's something they enjoy. This is just standard gifting protocol. You don't need me to tell you how to pick something for someone, or if you do, I probably won't be the right person to ask anyway, because I don't know that individual that you're purchasing for. So I like to make sure that there's little risk of paper cuts. Now you will see I've got this wrapped all the way around. I first took a piece of tape, you can see it here, and I put it on there. Okay. Now I'm going to take another piece of tape. You don't want to go overboard with the tape because it just seems like absurd. You've got to give your child the opportunity to unwrap the present, you know? And my child is physically limited and so needs the extra flap they can get when there's only a little bit of tape there. So that's something I'm doing for them. The child I'm wrapping this gift for does not need, they are quite capable, you know, and they are going to enjoy, sorry about my dogs, they're going to enjoy unwrapping this present. Even if they don't enjoy the present itself, they're going to enjoy unwrapping the present because that's what kids do. Kids enjoy tearing things up. And trust me, if you're a parent, you know. So I'm wrapping this for them. And I'm not trying to be too complicated. You can see I'm just folding it in. I'm not doing a whole lot of extra tape. I put one more piece of tape there to hold that layer there. But you can see I'm folding it in. I'm doing it at 45-degree angles on the corners. And this is an easy gift to wrap. You know, I highly recommend boxes. Bags are also a great idea. Sometimes you have a super curious child who can't wait. I think I've got one of those who can't wait until Christmas and will open and look inside the bag and be like, ooh, I see what I'm getting. I want it now. And then you find them amidst a pile of tissue paper and empty gift bags, and you're like, you ruined Christmas. No, they haven't. Trust me. They just enjoyed it a little bit earlier. All right, so another piece of tape there. And you can see it's got this flap here that they can get their finger underneath. You just rip it off, you know, and it's going to be great. They're going to love it. So you do the same thing with the other side. You fold it over, and, you know, I could show you how to do this. It's not that complicated. You can do it. Then what I do, and I'm doing this because I'm showing you this because not all children are the same. And some children will not necessarily know where to look for a gift tag. Now you can get your gift tags that you just tape to it. Me, I got something with a little bit of extra color, another piece of wrapping paper. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to tape it to the outside of the package where it's nice and visible. And that way they can see it's going to contrast well. They can see right there, that is the name tag. And I'm going to write their name on the inside and they will know it's for them. Do you have to write who it's from? No. They're not going to care. If you want to, by all means, you know. But they'll be able to figure it out. All right. That was my quick little video on wrapping presents for special needs children. Remember, know your child, okay? Know their interests, know their limitations. Wrap for them. You know, if they're not physically strong, don't put a whole bunch of tape on. If necessary, put it in a bag with tissue paper, you know. If they're not necessarily the most intellectual child, then, you know, sometimes you got to make it even easier for them. You know, maybe not even wrap it at all. Maybe just put it in a bag, tissue paper again. It's not super complicated. And then know your child's emotions, you know, and if they don't react the way you would expect a child to react, don't be upset. It's not about how you would expect a child to react. It's about your child, and they're going to react the way they react. And that might not make sense to you immediately, but maybe it will later. And watch that child and watch how they treat that toy. Even if they're not super excited immediately, maybe they'll play with that toy all the time. That'll tell you something. All right, so have a good evening. Have a Merry Christmas. Hope you all just relax and have a good time with your families.